You are so close. Don't you dare give up now. It was 3 a.m., the kind of hour when the world is quiet and your thoughts are loud. Jennifer sat on the edge of her bed, staring at a crumpled paper of overdue bills. Her Bible lay open beside her, but she couldn't read it through the tears. She whispered, "God, I've done everything I know to do. I've prayed, I've fasted, I've believed, but nothing's changing. Maybe it's just not meant for me." She almost didn't notice the phone light up on her nightstand, a message from her sister that simply said, "I felt the need to tell you tonight. Don't give up. You're so close." Jennifer wept, not because her problems vanished, they didn't, but because hope flickered again. One sentence pulled her back from the edge. Maybe you're like Jennifer. Maybe you've come to that midnight hour when the promise looks delayed. Your faith feels tired, and giving up sounds peaceful. You've prayed the prayers, you've done the work, and yet the door still seems locked. But friend, you are so close. Don't you dare give up now. What if the pressure you feel right now isn't punishment? It's proof that the breakthrough is near. Have you ever noticed how the night feels darkest right before the sunrise? That's not poetic, it's real. It's a law of creation. When labor pains hit hardest, new life is seconds away. When the ground shakes the most, the prison doors are about to open. Acts chapter 16 tells us that Paul and Silas sang at midnight, not when they were free, but while they were chained. And the moment they worshipped instead of worrying, the earth responded. Chains broke, doors opened. They didn't see the miracle coming, but heaven was already counting down the seconds. And that's where you might be. You've walked 6 laps around your Jericho, and your legs are trembling. You can hear the walls mocking you. Nothing's changing. But listen, walls don't fall on the 6th lap, they fall on the 7th. So don't stop walking now. The enemy would love for you to quit right before the finish line. He knows that if you take one more step in faith, that everything shifts. Picture this, a seed on the ground. It's dark, cramped, and silent. No light, no applause, just pressure. If the seed could talk, it would probably say, "I'm buried and it's over." But in reality, it's breaking open. That breaking isn't death, it's transformation. Something is happening inside the darkness that can't happen in the sunlight yet. And that's you right now. You're not buried, you're planted. The pressure you feel is the life inside you expanding. I remember a season in my own life when I almost quit. I had a dream, something I believed God had called me to build. But doors kept closing, opportunities dried up. Even friends who once supported me stopped calling. I remember praying, "God, maybe I misheard you." But one night, I was driving home in silence and saw a billboard that said, "You're closer than you think." It wasn't a spiritual sign, it was an ad for a gas station, of all things. But it hit me so hard, I had to pull over and cry. Because in that moment, I knew God can use anything to remind you that He's still in it. Within 3 months, everything I'd been waiting for began unfolding, not gradually, but suddenly. That's how God works. He doesn't always show signs of movement. Sometimes heaven goes silent because the blueprint is being finalized. You think it's over, but God is saying, "I'm finishing the details." Do you remember the story of Elijah and the rain? in 1 Kings chapter 18, verses 41 through 46. After 3 years of drought, Elijah told his servant, "Go look toward the sea." The servant came back 6 times saying, "There's nothing." 6 times, nothing. But on the 7th time, he said, "I see a cloud the size of a man's hand." That little cloud carried the promise of a storm. If Elijah had stopped sending his servant on the 6th look, he'd have missed the miracle. So keep looking, keep believing. Your cloud is forming, my friend. I know that it's exhausting. Waiting tests the strongest hearts. When you've prayed the same prayer for years, when you've been faithful but unseen, when you're tired of hoping because hope hurts, you start wondering, what if I'm just not enough? But the truth is, it's not about being enough. It's about staying available. God doesn't need your perfection. He needs your perseverance. Every lap around your Jericho builds spiritual muscle. Every no strengthens your yes. Every tear waters the soul of your destiny. Imagine a runner in a marathon. They're approaching the last hill before the finish line. Legs on fire, lungs screaming. Everything inside says to quit. But then they hear the crowd, people shouting, "You're almost there!" And something in them ignites. They push harder, even through the pain, because they know it's just one more hill. Heaven is that crowd for you right now. Angels are shouting, "Keep running, you're almost there." You can't see the finish line yet, but heaven can. So breathe, wipe the sweat from your soul, take one more step, because if you stop here, you'll never know how close you were. Alright, this is all for today, my friends. Take care, keep pressing on. Remember, Jesus loves you, and I love you. Until next time.